Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. So I'm gonna wait for some of you guys to come in the room and move these lights back because they are blinding me. Maybe that'll help. Maybe I need to turn it down. Nope. All right, that's a little better. We might have some shadows. It might look funky, but we're gonna get into it. All right. Let me clear the energy. I think I need to get a new lighter. All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to go grab another lighter. All right. Sorry, we are in business. Okay, now I have to grab my notepad, but I'm going to go ahead and light the Palo Santo. How are you guys? Hey, how are you, Samari? Good morning. Good morning, Redbeard. You guys are on point. I dig it. I saw your reading the other day, and it was awesome, Samari. My thing's still messed up, so I'm not able to comment, but I liked it. Okay, now we're good to go. Okay, so who is wanting a read? Sorry, I'm trying to see. I'm like halfway blinded by the lights. And we will get this started. I'm having character building moments. I'm all out of the bit, all in the way. You do? Okay, awesome. Redbeard, are you wanting to read? Okay, let's get it started. I figured I would probably have to wait for people to come in the room. I'm getting my life together, I swear. I thought I had it together, but apparently I don't. Okay, awesome. I'll do you right after Samari. Okay. What do we have for Samari? On the bottom, I have courage, like a lot of Leo energy. What do we have for Samari? What is it that she needs to know? I don't know how this is significant to you, but for some reason it's like, well, I'm about to goosebumps. I don't know. Maybe it's a similar situation, but for some reason I felt like I gotta tell you a little story. It's not even a little story. It's just like a, oh shit, that sucks type moment. So, you know, you have like your ring light and everything else. And so for some reason, like somehow my kids knocked it off the ground, but it didn't break. Like the light didn't break. It was the plug. So there's something breaking in a weird spot. I don't know. I'll show you. Maybe it'll ring a bell to you in some way. Like the plug broke. The whole plug like came out. So I don't know. It has to do with some reason, some kind of charger pops in my head of not working correctly, or maybe an outlet, something with electrical and something just out of the blue being broken but it's broken in a weird spot. I don't know. That's weird. It's like some kind of charger. So like I'm having to use like two different lights, right? But they're kind of like lamps to put light in the room. Maybe some light bulbs going out, having to find a different source. Who we have for Samari? We have dreams. I feel like you've been having vivid dreams. But those dreams that you're having, it's not, I feel like it's other people, and you may not be fitting it. Like, you're like, why am I having dreams about this person? But the thing is, that message is for that person. And I feel like it could even be people that haven't necessarily contacted you, like, hey, I'm wondering about this. But it's something like messages that they need to know. I have like all over goosebumps. Hey, Mojo, how are you? Are you wanting to read, love? We have manifestations and good luck, but it fell in the reverse for some reason. Some things have been happening that you might feel like it's a spurt of bad luck. Like maybe your manifestations aren't coming in on time. But that's not true. It's rerouting you into the position that you need to be in. It's like preparing you, following your passion. There's a lot of things that you're going through that you're really passionate about. Maybe it's not coming in quick enough, but it's about to start moving really fast. And then there's something about staying confident, but also forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for something not working out. Forgiving someone else. But it's all for your own well-being. Somebody might need to learn more about forgiveness, and it's having to do with those dreams, like a message you need to tell somebody that maybe they're not connecting. Let me turn this on so I can see a little bit better. Let me write you down, Mojo. This is going to help me out because these lights, I can't see this, so I'm like way in close. Okay, so now I'm going to get into this a little bit further. I feel like with this new moon, goosebumps all over on my left side on the leg, like from the knee down. You're walking the correct path. But also, I feel like there's some things that have, because with this, the moon being so close, it's really in touch with truths coming out and also heightened intuition. Like more heightened than you're used to it being. I feel like with this, like I'm saying, I have all over goosebumps on my bottom, like my legs down. Like you're getting more downloads than possibly what you're used to. But at the same time, these downloads you might be doubting, like you're not going down the wrong path. Something about trusting your intuition and getting something out. Like if you have a dream about somebody, you know that person, you're able to contact them in some way to give them like this information. It's up to them and how they perceive it, right? But it's something that they need to know that's going to help them on their journey. Maybe sending like a quick email and be like, hey, this, and this. And don't worry about how people are going to perceive you because it's meant for you to get the message out. It's not like, honestly, like it doesn't matter what they think. You're doing your job by letting them know like, hey, I had this, and this, and maybe like you need to know this. All over goosebumps. But let it, like, know that you're aligned with this and don't doubt, should I tell them or should I not? And think like, oh, that's weird. I wonder why I'd be thinking about that. Because it's something that they need to know that's going to help them. All right. Let's see if we have anything in the tarot. I have goosebumps so bad. I got chicken skin all over my legs. I feel like a prickly pear. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Mojo. I feel like I do need, you know what song just popped in my head from that? This might be relevant. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can see. Somebody might, I don't know, you or somebody in your vicinity, like get blinded by lights at night from oncoming cars so you can't see the road, something with your vision. That's weird. So somebody wears light-colored sunglasses? I'm guilty. I've done that before. All right, what else do we have for Samari? This is not wanting to elaborate any further. I feel like maybe you just needed to know those intuitive downloads. All right. Yeah, okay. You might feel like you're blocked, but trust your dreams because you're not blocked, right? It's like you might be doubting these dreams or what to do with them, or if it's even relevant, or if you're just, having weird dreams. Trust your intuition, trust your creativity, because you're not being blocked. You're being heightened on a different realm, elevation than what you're used to. It's like you're being steered another direction. Like a different door is open to let you see a different insight through your journey that's meant for you. And their manifestations, I feel like there's something that we have the Two of Swords. So it's something that's difficult. It's something that you're wanting, but you may not be seeing it. You may be thinking you need to cut some things off here or cut some things off there. And maybe there's some different choices that you do need to cut off. Friends, family just popped in my head. 10 of Cups. Yes. That way you can tap into your inner happiness, right? I feel like there's a lot of abundance that's been coming into you. And I feel like September is going to be elevated, like a quick jump. Like a lot of things are in line for you. But I feel like you might be with this good luck in reverse. Like, honestly, there's things like of alignment. It's kind of like, ooh, I'm lucky. But it's not really luck. It's being in line. And you might feel like you're not correctly in line. But the fact is like you are. I feel like people have also, I see people making comments that make you doubt yourself. Block those people. Don't be worried that it's going to hurt your following. It's not. Some people need to be cut off. Like, don't just delete the messages. There's something being strong with blocking, because there's it's like, kind of like fake account. I have goosebumps all over my arms type energy, like people trying to get in and like, oh, well, and it could be other readers. I don't know, like trying to kind of like hinder you, because I see like a slash like this, but I see a leg, like chop off your legs so you're having to hop. Does that make sense? Instead of run. But the thing is, you are like, you're moving, like things you're going to see it. It's going to go during September, like really quick. I have goosebumps all over my legs. Girl, you're make me have to shave my legs again. Just kidding. Kind of, not really. What else do we have from this Samari? All of those fill out. That's a lot. So we have the Hangman. You might be feeling like you're stuck, but there's some things that you need to release. Keep following your passions. Those things you need to release. It's kind of like forgive people, but also cut them off at the same time, right? Because then we have 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Temperance. The Temperance is under this Hangman with the good luck. Things are going to feel more aligned, more balanced, right? You're going to see why things are happening the way they're happening, but you have to trust and like develop. Does that make sense? Because you're growing. It's like you're just taking another jump. Like, because I see somebody kind of like jumping over a puddle, right? Don't feel like discouraged or disconnected. I feel like things are going a different direction. So it's kind of throwing you off, right? Like you're not sure what to think. Like I see like meditation. I don't know if maybe you've been not meditating as much, or if you've been meditating, but things aren't coming through. It's like it's coming through, but it's coming through distorted. Like you're not really sure what the message is, but then you're having these dreams. But these dreams aren't necessarily about you. They're like other people, but people that you know or that you talk to. frequently. It could be even people that get readings from you frequently. You're like, why am I dreaming about them? But it's just because there's something, I don't feel like it's long and drawn out, like it's going to take a lot of your time, but just being like, hey, I had this dream and this is what was in the dream. And I mean, it's up to them. You could translate how you feel about that dream to them, or they can just look up the different meanings of those aspects about what does it mean when you have a dream about this, or what does it mean whenever this shows up in a dream, you know, that moves them forward. I feel like you also, like you've been in your head a lot, you need to rest. You might be feeling tired. And that's just because things are coming in to you. The supermoon like drains your energy, but also has you like you're moved up. So it's more draining. But at the same time, you're still moving forward. So you may not know, like, God, why am I so tired? I got enough rest. But also it's restoring you, if that makes sense. It's opening you up. And that's what's balancing you. I feel like right now with this temperance, right? And it's over the hangman. There's just a few things that you need to release. There's a few things you need to cut off because you're about to move so quickly. You need that rest. But it's also staying like, be patient, work on this, and those meanings are going to come to you. I have goosebumps all on my right side. So it's like moving forward. Don't think that you're losing stuff. Like so much is going out, but nothing's coming in because you have a lot coming in. It's just finding how to balance it out and walk the middle path. And it's like readjusting to things. And we have the devil on the bottom. I feel like some people have malicious intentions. And don't doubt that. Just kind of go ahead and cut them off. Everybody like has a season. Some people has ran their season no matter how dedicated they've been to you, if that makes sense. Sometimes you have to cut them off when they get toxic. Some people might have turned and gotten more toxic, but that has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with things that they're dabbling in. I feel like you will know. You need to trust that. But also you need to go out and have some fun. And there's also some new opportunities that are coming in. There's a new gift coming in, right? There's also something coming in that's going to bring in more money. It's going to come in quick. I just heard end of September. Some reason 28th is significant. But trust your intuition. We have the moon. What is unclear is going to become clear. And I feel like that's going to make things like more, like you're going to understand it more, right? And then the 10 of Cups came out again. It's that true inner happiness. Sometimes you can't do everything for everybody else. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I feel like you know this, but at the same time, I feel like I need to tell you. Sometimes you have to forgive yourself and cut people off. Stay confident in your gifts. And do things for your own well-being. If it's not good for you, sometimes you have to take care of yourself instead of always taking care of everybody else. It's kind of like you make this example, making a family dinner. And you're making this family dinner, you're thinking about what everybody else wants, but you're not thinking about what do you want to eat? It's your party. It's your dinner. What do you want to eat? What do you want to make? So constantly thinking and taking care of other people's stuff, but not thinking about, okay, but what is it that I want? So that has to do with coming back in line. So don't think like you're not in line or you're having a streak of bad luck because like weird stuff's happening. It's happening for a reason. It's trying to wake you up so you can see what it is that's trying to be shown to you. Does that make sense? And keep following your passions. Don't doubt yourself. There's some reason there's some kind of like doubt, like stay confident. Keep following your passions because there's stuff that's like firing up in you right now. So that's what I have for you, Smart. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope that made sense. If you're helping cooking, someone will eat well, Mojo. I dig it. Oh, yay. Mojo just subscribed to you. I dig it. Samara is awesome. You guys will love her if you have not yet already subscribed to her. Oh, you're welcome, love. Let me get this mixed up, and I'm going to clear the energy, and then I'm going to move on to you, Redbeard. And then after Redbeard, we'll do Mojo. If you guys have not yet already, please smash the like button. I truly appreciate it. Getting a hot flash for some weird what the world? Weird reason. You'll try not to blush. Don't say that because I just got really hot in my face for some reason in my ears. You're making me hot, Redbeard. You're making me hot. Somebody, I don't know who this is for, but somebody keeps getting maybe hot flashes, but there's something because I see a picture of a heart, but also like this weird feeling in your throat, but it's like high blood pressure. It has something to do with the heart. Like the heart isn't bumping, isn't beating properly. So somebody may be like really, really healthy because I see somebody that looks fit, but they need to go to the doctor and like get their blood checked, their heart checked, their blood pressure checked. Maybe that's somebody in you guys' energy that's been telling you guys like, I don't know, like you just know they keep having like, they're like, I don't know why I keep having these hot flashes. They need to go to the doctor. For some reason, like mother, brother popped in the head too. Somebody in your vicinity. All right, let me clear this out. I just set it down. It's right in front of my face. All right, let me clear the energy, and I'm going to jump on you, Redbeard. That sounded bad. I'm going to get on your read. Oh, yay. I'm stoked. Okay. Don't make fun of me, Redbeard. I'm going to jump on it. The song just popped in my head now. You know that one is like something, 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 something. Jump on it. Sorry. What do we have for Redbeard, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors? We have Redbeard. We have grieving, and we also have love. That's interesting. On the bottom's manifestation. She had a recent breakup or something, and it may not be, that's a lot. We're going to keep going. It may not be like recent, but like every now and then you might have thoughts and be like, oh, I miss them. Something that's not fully closed out, maybe. Okay, may I have one card, please? Not half the deck. The grieving a love of someone that passed away. I don't know why that popped in my head. There's something significant about butterflies. This is the weird read, Redbeard, and roses, but specifically pink roses. I don't know if this is you or somebody in your vicinity. It's like having the will to keep moving on. We have a Redbeard. May I have one card, please? something like aching and healing that needs to transpire. It's like grieving. We have grieving, love, and healing. It's like heavy. I don't know if this is past memories of someone that pops up sporadically, of somebody that's passed on, or a past love. That's like you need to lay to rest, that keeps popping up in your energy. And you're like, why is this person popping up in my energy? And every now and then it makes you feel sad. But there's something with closure that's needing to happen. Like not full closure. I don't know if this is a past love, or if this is somebody that's passed away that keeps popping up, that you haven't really fully grieved. So it keeps popping back up in your energy. And every now and then it makes you sad. I don't feel like it's all the time, but it's sporadic. But there's still some kind of healing that needs to transpire. I saw this green. For some reason in my head, eucalyptus popped in my head. Maybe they really liked eucalyptus, or they had eucalyptus in their house. I don't know if it's fake or real eucalyptus, but like the flowers. I also just heard like funeral. I don't know. This is all over the place. I'm kind of confused. I feel like clarity is going to come to you, and also a balance of justice, right? There's also you're really focused like on your prosperity and those things that are coming into you. But I feel like this is somehow like guiding you. But there's also something that's weighing you down. Like you need to get the clarity and the closure to lighten your load, because every now and then like it's just like it feels heavy. Like you might get so like overwhelmed. Sometimes it might make you feel sick or like nauseous, and you might think that you're sick, but it's really not sick. It's just like kind of like accumulation of stress, and your body's like, you need to lay your ass down somewhere. And there's something that needs to be healed and let go of, especially with the closure. It's gonna lighten your load, not make you feel so like, oh. Something might make you hot, like you kind of, I don't know, get mad or something like that. Like you get hot, but you may not let somebody know that you're upset. I just heard keep that to myself. We have the 9 of coins in the reverse. We also have the 3 of coins. We have the 4 of cups. The 3 of wands. This song is popping in my head. I don't know if it's relevant to you or not. It might be somebody's favorite song that you know. Maybe it was somebody's passed on favorite song. I don't know. Maybe you just like it, or maybe you just need to hear it. You know that song, Stand By Me? It's an older song. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. You stand by other people, but sometimes you need somebody to stand by you. But I also feel like there's somebody standing by you that's passed on, that every now and then, like they pop in your energy, and it's like they pop in your head and you kind of feel like you feel sad. Bottom of the body, goosebumps. Keep walking forward. We have the Magician. Somebody that you loved, you built a lot of stuff together. Keep mastering yourself and standing in your willpower, because I feel like there's something also that you're grieving. or maybe kind of obsessing over sometimes, right? Keep looking ahead, because there's more things coming in towards you. It's like working without reward, and maybe that's causing you grief. But there's still some things that need to be healed, that you're just kind of you don't want to deal with it. You're just kind of disconnected. You're like, whatever, I don't want to deal with that. Pack it down and it'll go away. It's something like, because I see something going, like, pack it down and it'll go away. For some reason, you need to like take the top off and let it out. And then you're going to feel, breezy. Sorry. Just say it how it comes. I'm sure this will make sense to you. I'm kind of confused. Just doing what I'm told. We have the 8 of Wands. You might feel like things are slowing down. So it's like it's kind of making you bored. You're like, what the heck is going on? But it's just because there's something here that needs to be healed, that needs to release. That way you can have the closure that you need. But then after that, it's like you have this clarity. And then there's like a justice. And that justice is bringing like balance and also good things coming into you, especially with this Magician here. It's like the infinity sign. Tapping into yourself, knowing what you need to release instead of packing it down, because then there's more stuff. Because prosperity can be abundance, it could be money. Prosperity could just be being prosperous in your own life, being light, being airy, and being able to truly appreciate the things around you without being so jumbled. Because it'll clear all that out. For some reason, I see like a window with a squeegee just go whoop, and then it's all shiny. Oh, you're welcome, Redbeard. It's like wiping the slate clean. I heard, yeah, that's it. Now I have goosebumps all over my knees. That way you feel light and airy. That's interesting. Then we have the King of Coins and also the 10 of Coins. Ooh, I dig it. There is like some kind of financial prosperity coming in, but I feel like you got it together though, right? It's like you're in this king mentality, right? You got your crown on. Boop, boop. It's nice and straight, right? Good posture. Hold your shoulders back. I don't know why that's important, but hold your shoulders back. Something with the neck. That way you don't get a backache. I don't know. But anyways, there's like more like creating this legacy type money. It could also be like an inheritance coming in, or maybe you've already gotten an inheritance, or maybe it's coming in the future. I heard a year. I don't know. But there's some kind of accumulation of money that's also going to bring in like some kind of happiness. But there's also something here that needs to be healed and let go of. Some kind of litigation for some reason. I don't know if that's happened in the past, if you're going through it now, or if it's coming in the future. I don't know. You let me know. There's a closure that's needed. But also there's a sense of security that you have. We have the 4 of Coins. Right? Like you're secure within yourself, but there's something about not always packing things down because it's going to weigh you down. Like I see somebody going, like just, boom. I know that's weird, but sometimes you got to take the cork off of everything packed. You're going to have to deal with it and deal with the emotions and let it out so it can be breezy. Sometimes you can't always pack everything down. I mean, you're human. I just heard, I'm mad. And then we have the King of Cups, right? Because that's going to balance like your head and your heart. Things are going to become balanced. You're not going to be over emotional. I don't know. Maybe you're worried about being over emotional and trying to think logical about it, but you got to get that balance between being logical and also dealing with the emotions. So it's not lingering on you. And we have the High Priestess. I feel that you know this. Follow your intuition. You might feel like your intuition is blocked. It's not blocked. You just got too much stuff packed down, right? The unconscious is weighed down, like your subconscious. So you got to free up your subconscious so it can flow and coincide with your conscious, right? And tap into that wisdom. I feel like you know this. I feel like you're kind of ignoring it. There's something about not wanting to deal with it. And we have the Lovers. Choices, union, and love, right? Those choices that you have to make. Loving yourself, loving others. Could be a new union coming in, or this could be because of a past union. that ultimately didn't work out. This could also be a union between you and a loved one, but that clarity is going to come in. But there's also a lot of, I don't know, like money, right? But I definitely feel like there's something about needing to lighten your load here. Hey, TT, how are you? All right, that's what I have for you, Redbeard. That's kind of confusing. I'm sure you'll know what it has to do with more than I do. All right, let me get these straightened out. And we'll clear the energy. I just heard there's something with the past loved one that needs to be healed. That way it doesn't interfere with your present, like 3D. All right, Mojo, let me see my timing. All right, we're still doing okay. All right, did you want to read, TT? TT, I feel like, I don't know, I need to tell you this because what I just seen is something dealing with the home that needs a little bit more compassion. Maybe somebody's driving you nuts. I don't know. Sick animal or something. I don't know. All right, let's get this shuffled up for Mojo. And we're going to make sure we clear out the energy. Not today, you're working? Okay. I understand. I appreciate all you guys being here. I truly do. If you would, please hit that like button. Ooh, you're being guided to a new beginning. Maybe a new spirit guide in your energy. That's right. Yep, that's it. That's exciting. Ooh, look at you, Mojo. You're welcome, Mojo. Thank you, Redbeard. Let me get all this cleared out. But I drown myself. That's funny. My lighter didn't work, and I had to go get a new one. And your blue lighter was gone. You had to find a new one. That's so funny. I was wondering what you're talking about the blue lighter, Samari. Oh my gosh, I'm drowning. I guess there's a lot of energy needed to clear. Good gravy. Made my throat dry. All right. Sorry. Some people have bad habits. I do. Not perfect. But you're supposed to be 18 and over, so I got a problem with it. Sorry. Yellow is my favorite color. Just get some more yellow in your life. It's nice, bright, and cheery. But just sometimes you just need to breathe and be quiet and listen. I don't know why that's relevant. That's what I see. And then like things will lighten up for you. Breathing techniques will open up your third eye. Maybe start trying some. But sometimes when you like, it's like something with slowing down and breathe. Like the white light clearing out, and envision it clearing out and pushing out the dark, like the ick, right? And that's going to clear everything out. Does that make sense? You guys are going to get that song stuck in my head. P-I-M-P, you know what I mean? I like totally changed that song, but you guys know where I'm coming from. But it like changed. You guys are going to get me demonetized. Really happy mojo. What do we have for mojo? Spirit guide came out again. Boom, bottom of the body goosebumps. You got a new spirit guide. What? Oh, that's exciting. I got goosebumps on my cheeks. You do meditate daily and do breathing techniques? That's good. Prosperity is in the reverse for some reason. You know what? You haven't fully tapped into this new guide. You're trying to adjust to it. And you feel like things just aren't coming through. Maybe you're being impatient, but at the same time, you're feeling empowered. You're like, wow, like you feel good. That's this new spirit guide energy you're tapping into. Like you feel more like courageous, bold, like vibrant, like more than ever. Just like, I don't know why I feel like that, but just like sometimes you just feel like, ugh, but it's like in a good way, not mad, you know, like just surge of energy. And I just heard it's an adjustment. I'm a Gemini too. And healing. This new spirit guide is going to empower you to heal, right? Because there's something that needs to do. I feel like you're taking on energies of other people, and sometimes it's kind of making you feel icky. This new spirit guide is going to help you to break the bounds. Does that make sense? Like put up not necessarily new boundaries, but break the ties of taking on other people's energy. There's something significant about like Reiki, or you can feel when like people are sick, but it's also like you might kind of take it on and it kind of makes you feel ugh. But it's like learning how to ground it and push it into the ground versus keeping it in your body. That's different. Like being able to heal others is going to bring you great prosperity. Ooh, look, blessings. I don't know why I feel like I need to. And it's a talent. Like maybe it's a new talent. It's a talent you haven't really tapped into yet. It's a talent that's going to bring you more prosperity. You might feel like you're lacking in prosperity at the moment for some reason. Or maybe there was some kind of a loss. But there's something new that's coming in with that. I just heard, Reiki, Reiki, Reiki. Your new spirit guide is really funny. I feel like you're also feeling a little more goofy at this time. But you're going to feel like you're dancing on water, right? I don't know why it's under the talent. For some reason, I feel like dancing on water. And I hear this song, I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, gotta feel good. You're about to see these new blessings come in. I feel like this moon, this new moon, because it's so big and it kind of looks like that too. And this also has all the blue on it. And this one has all the blue on it too. There's a new beginning for you. There's something you have tapped into that you might feel like you're not really being prosperous at this time, or maybe that was in the past, but there's something that clicked because you've been with this, like your intuition's kind of heightened. I feel like you've been kind of thinking about it or wondering why you get around people that may not feel well. And then it's kind of like the next day or a couple days later, you kind of feel like you don't really feel too good. But then if you do some breathing, it'll release it. Like just take a deep breath when you're feeling weighed down or just kind of feel like a little right here. But maybe you're not totally just like gonna barf on somebody's shoes, but it's like you have an ability. I don't know if you have tapped into it or you haven't tapped into it yet, but it's an ability of healing. I see somebody, like if you touch somebody, it doesn't feel good. Be careful about who you touch. I don't know. Like, I don't want to sound rude, but maybe if somebody has an off energy, kind of politely just like smile like, oh, nice to meet you. But maybe you might want to keep your hands like behind your back so you don't exchange that energy. And it's not forever, just for a moment, because there's something new. I feel like you've contemplated, like it's popped in your head, like you've wondered about this ability, this talent or whatever. But with this blue moon, it's like something like you're going to be dancing like, woo! And it feels real good, right? Like being able to ground that when you feel it, just the breathing and visualize it going into the ground, like clearing out your body, because it might be like somebody else's energy that you're taking on, like having the ability to lay hands on people, but it's like healing. Because I see somebody going, like healing it, like taking it out and wiping it off. I hope that makes sense. Sorry. All right. What do you have for spirit guide? I don't know if you've ever dabbled in Reiki or thought about it, or maybe it's something you just don't truly understand, but you think it's cool. Something about learning. Okay. There's something about needing release, the spirit guide, right? Having freedom, right? That's what's being free is going to restore the control, right? And that's what your spirit guide is going to teach you. I feel like you feel really just like, woo, like good, right? But at the same time, there's something, a new connection, a new partnerships coming in. Or there could be an old connection you had to kick out because they were affecting the way you moved. That was affecting the way your money flowed, right? Somebody might have been too greedy with your time. And that's kind of another thing that you needed to heal because they were like a vampire. They're just draining you, right? And so now, like maybe you've already kicked that person out of your energy, but now things are going to go boop, boop, boop. Like a lot of stuff is going to come in and things are going to even out, right? It's like more, I don't know, like money. Because I just heard money. It's going to be coming into you, right? And it's like something new. It's something fresh. It's like you're being blessed, right? But there's all these new epiphanies also in this learning. I have goosebumps. You're on the right path, so don't think that you're not. There's something you've been thinking about. Like, I wonder, but it's been popped in your head before. And the answer is like, yes, you do have that ability. You just need to learn about it and practice. Because also it's kind of intertwined. Like, I feel like you've connected the dots before. Like, why whenever I come around somebody that might be feeling, do I feel, but yet I'm not sick, but yet I feel sick. And at one time you might be thinking like, oh, well, maybe I have a low immune system. You know, I got their cold or I got their this. But then like once you're around, it's like they feel all like they get better quicker. But that's just because it's like you've somehow absorbed their stuff, but yet it's not fully being grounded and taken out of you because you didn't really realize what it was. But now you're like realizing this. Something new. Keeping yourself balanced, your emotions and your head balanced. Like stay focused, but don't get over too much in your emotions. It's like stay in control of them and make sure you have good boundaries. It's like realizing what's going on and if it's not yours and if it's somebody else's. Does that make sense? Because it's like you're taking on other people's, whether it's needing to learn more about Reiki, or it's just like you absorb people's their energy, their stuff, but it's grounding it and getting it away from you and being able to realize that is learning how to realize what is not yours so that you can stay focused on your path and not have all this stuff attached onto you. There's a new opportunity that's coming in. This new opportunity is definitely going to bring more money. It's a new adventure. It's exciting. And that's right, because I heard, yeah, it's time to feel good. Like you're really excited about something. You just released several people that weren't good for you. Oh, I paint too. I love it. I'm artsy fartsy. You're painting a tarot deck? That's awesome. You started your channel? Great. So that makes sense. I dig it. That's exciting. Redbeards and fish should be released. Okay. So we have the King of Wands sideways, but we also have the Eight of Swords and also the Six of Cups, which is Six of Cups is healing. Could be family healing that needs to be done. Whenever things get off, just pay attention to greedy people in your energy. That might have been people that you were cutting off, but also those people were holding you down or holding you back, making you feel like you were stuck, right? It's like you're not stuck and you know you're not stuck, but yet you feel trapped, right? But there's something about making sure you see the big picture here, because this King of Wands is sideways, and not being impulsive, right? Not being too overbearing about things, but letting it flow, right? Because that flow is what's going to bring things in naturally than having to have everything perfect. Because nothing is going to be perfect when you start. We just keep growing and we move. It has to be fluid and flowing, right? I feel like there's a lot of challenges right now that you're overcoming, but I feel like this new guide is guiding you. It's helping you through the way, like holding your hand. This song just popped in my head. Lean on me when you're not strong. I feel like you need to do a spirit guide meditation to connect, because you have new in your energy, and that's just because that you're elevating, you're going on a new journey and on a new path. And this is also going to help you heal things. It's going to help you set up boundaries. It's also going to make you, because right now you may feel like it's just not coming in quick enough, right? But there's also some kind of new connection. But this also, you're going to have a sense of freedom and a restored sense of control, right? You're going to overcome these challenges by seeing the big picture. Just make sure you're not too overbearing, like too meticulous, to where it's not moving forward. And make sure you don't make impulsive decisions. Like think it through, right? I also feel like this has something to do with a past life as well, because some people say deja vu, but it's not deja vu. I don't believe in deja vu. That's like past memories that are kind of creeping through the door here. So it's familiar to you. It feels good, right? Or you might have like a past memory and be like, I feel like I've done this before. But the thing is, you're like, but I haven't. You haven't in this life, but you have in a past life, right? So it's like flowing together, if that makes sense. Something about meditation, medicine healing, right? From the past. In the past, you might have been like a herbalist, a medicine type healer. That's why you feel so drawn to this, right? And then back then, like, people might have thought you were a witch because you lived a long time, like longer than what most people lived back then. Because most people, you know, they died in their 40s and their 50s and stuff like that. There were so many illnesses, but you knew a lot about different plants and like herbs and stuff. So like you made medicine that could help people. And then some people, you know, think in their wacky ways and like, oh, she's a witch. I don't know how this is relevant right now. But this is just what I'm seeing. And so now, like this life and that past life, it's all flowing together. So trust that guidance and when you're guided to go, and keep tapping into the wisdom and learning. But make sure you have this, like you can envision white light around you, just practicing boundaries, and also stuff if you know, like being conscious of your subconscious, right? That way you're in tune with what is not yours, so you can release it, so you're not taking on other people's sickness or illnesses or stresses or energies and things of that nature. It's like you're massaging something and it's going to bloom. It's like the beginning, it's a growth, right? And letting it be fluid and grow and not being impatient. Yeah, we have the Queen of Coins, you know, she's practical, she's secure within herself, she's confident, she's not letting people get in her way, you know, no matter, I don't know why I say just no matter what they might think, it's like you're comfortable, you're good. And then following those ambitions and that desire, right? The Page of Points are ambitious, they do their due diligence, they're ready to go, it's something new, it's something exciting, it's creative, right? Starting something new and just wow, going. And it's super exciting. I dig it. That's what I have for you, Mojo. I hope that made sense. You're pouring all your talents into that. Oh, you've gotten a reading by Mojo Redbeard? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love it. That's exciting. I'm excited for your channel. I dig it. I get excited for people. You're welcome, Mojo. It's like, I like to see people doing good. Can you do good? I'm like, yeah. I think you get excited more for other people than I do myself. It's kind of weird, right? I'm like, oh man, you see what they did? Oh. See what time it is, 9:14. All right, we're doing good. I think that's all we have because TT's at work, so she didn't want to read. So I think we're done. Wow, we finished up quick, and I even did long reads. That works. Let's do some overall oracle messages. Let me clear this out. That way, you know, we'll have a little collective oracle for today. We do push each other forward. I do. I love this small amount of jackassery. It makes things fun. I love it. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna get this cleaned up a little bit. And then we're going to grab some oracles. But I had to clear out this energy first. What kind of oracles do we want, guys? I know Redbeard likes those. I think I'll do the Archangel Michael because I know. Yeah, and you like that. And then we'll do something fun. Because there's something with, I don't know. I love the jackassery. And I thought that was hilarious. So I think we need to get some of the rebel decks because it's fun. All right, let me clear this out fully. The birds are singing. And Rufus is at the back door. For those of you that don't know, majority of you do, Rufus is my pet squirrel, but he lives outside and he's amazing. And I have not pet him this morning, so he's at the back door going like, are you coming outside? You're a little bit late. Oh, what do we have for the collective? What is it that they need to know? Okie dokie. Let it go and prioritize self-care. May I have one more, please? Thank you. And then we have don't give up on love. I heard someone say love fish wash. Who says that? That's so. Hey, sometimes you have to embrace your shadow side and let it coincide with you. All right, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allowed me to serve your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love that you deserve and let others help you. And then we have don't give up. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. I dig it. 9 might be significant. 18, 99, 24, and number 6, 699. Look up those numbers. Could help you. What do we have on the bottom? All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Archangel Michael. I dig it. Okay. And then let's do some rebels. Coffee sounds good. I had coffee with no sugar today. Probably because I'm out of sugar. I guess I'm sweet enough as it is. Just kidding. Well, you know how I feel like it is ready for Halloween because, you know, they're starting to branch out with pumpkin spice. And that means that, hey, it's time to prepare for Halloween. As soon as pumpkin spice comes out, it's time. What do we have with the collective and cross my legs? What is it that they need to know? You're talented and effing amazing. That one wanted to come out. You're giving too many F's. Give 0. And you're talented. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. I dig it. What else does the collective need to know? Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. And move on. It's Friday. Somebody needs to go. I don't know. I hear margaritas and tequila. It goes hand in hand. Somebody likes tequila? Don't freaking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina, I don't know why I can't pronounce that right now, taste like ass. Go eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. On the bottom because fuck it. Rebel. That goes hand in hand. And we have another one. You need a good effing cry. Get that ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Those are all right in line. Thank you, Spirit. If you guys have not yet already, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That you guys know when I'll be on again next. And until next time, this was so much fun. I appreciate all you guys being here. We haven't done it in a long time. So yeah, I appreciate you. And then we'll come back on later. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a meeting and hopefully it doesn't last forever long like yesterday. Oh, it lasted so long. And then we had like 5:30 traffic to get back. Took like almost 2 hours to get home. I was just done, son. So if it doesn't last you terribly long, I'm thinking about coming on and doing like individual sign reads or something like that. I don't know, something fun. So you guys let me know what you'll prefer. I don't know, make a comment on one of the posts that I made earlier. Because I made one this morning. So instead of, I guess, putting your names in there, let's have some fun. Give me ideas. What type of read would you guys like whenever I get back home? So until then, a little bit later, I will see you guys soon. You guys have an awesome, fantastic, fabulous Friday. Love you guys. Bye. If I can get my mouse to work.